In this video, I'm exposing 5 biggest mistakes women make in business, and I'll show you exactly how to fix them. Whether you're just starting or already scaling, this video will save you time, save you tears, and lots of money. Hello, my intentional tribers. Happy new month. I know the year is halfway down already, but it's not over yet. So what I want you to do is bring out all those goals you wrote out in the beginning of the year. Yes, you can still achieve them, or better still, set them in motion. I don't just want to come here and talk intentional. I want to show you and help you become intentional in every area of your life. So the very first mistake women make in business is building without clarity. Too many women start building with no clear direction. You've got the ideas, you have the passion, you even have the product, but you don't have a business model. You don't even know the market you want to operate in. And by the market you want to operate in, I'm not talking about the niche market now. I'm talking about the value market you want to operate in. And that's why you feel fatigue and burnout, and things look scattered instead of structured. So be very honest with yourself. How do you want such business to grow? Now let's fix that. The very first thing I need you to do is to step back and get clear. So I will share with you 3 simple exercises I tell every business owner I give clarity to. So the first thing you need to do in this exercise is to do your gap analysis. This is the difference between where you are now and where you want to be. You have to be very honest with yourself, and you need to write it out. Where exactly are you now, and where do you want to be? The second exercise you're going to do is to draw up a revenue plan. How much do you want the business to be worth in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years? Be very specific. Don't just guess. Be specific. How much revenue do you want to make in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years? And the last exercise is to draw up a sales process map. This is what will help you achieve the first and the second exercise. That is your gap analysis and your revenue plan. So you can see that sales activities is always the last activity in every business process or model. And if you don't get this simple exercise done, trust me, you are not running a business. You're doing a hobby. As a business analyst, I call this simple exercise camera, light, action. But it's so unfortunate that most business owners focus on the action part without the camera and the lights. So how do you want to have a structured business? How do you want to have a thriving business? So action is not the first thing you do in business, and that is sales. Sales, the business should not be all about sales. Yes, I know that sales is very important, but if you don't get your camera and your light properly, or your camera and your light angle, your sales activities will be frustrated. In fact, your efforts will be truncated. Every thriving business you see today is built with clarity as the blueprint. That takes us to the second mistake women in business make, and it is underpricing and overgiving. This is so emotional because so many women attach their worth to their work. So they give so much and charge so little, thinking it's humility. You're pouring from an empty cup, hoping to prove your value. But sis, your value should not be up for debate. It should be perceived. So let's fix that. The first step you need to do is to audit the transformation you bring to the marketplace. And that is why I said in the beginning that many people don't know the market they are operating in. So you have to audit the transformation you're bringing into the marketplace, and that is the value you are bringing into the marketplace. Why this is very important is because it will help you price from value and not from insecurity. Don't ever compete on price, compete on value. And let your pricing reflect your power and not your lack. Because when women make profits in business, they build legacies. And that is what your business should be about. It should be about building a legacy and not just an idea or a hobby. So the third mistake is hiding behind fear of judgment. Can we talk? Can we really talk? There are so many intelligent and brilliant women, I know. But fear, insecurity, shame, trauma, and what I cannot even wrap my head around is keeping them from showing up because they don't want to be judged. They are scared of being too much or failing publicly. Who cares? In 3 generations, we'll all be gone. So why are you hiding? Who are you hiding from? Why are you letting what people say or think keep you from showing your brilliance? I hope you know your silence won't save you, and it won't serve others either. So let's fix that. So you're going to feel the fear, but show up anyways. Everybody feels the fear, but they show up regardless. You know why they show up? Because it's just a feeling, and feelings are fickle. They are here this minute, gone the next. So why would you live your life on something that is fickle? Why would you let something that is fickle determine the trajectory of your life? Another thing you need to erase from your memory is perfection. Perfection is not the goal. Purpose is. So if you want to show up with purpose, for purpose, and on purpose. And another thing you need to know is you have to start before you are ready, because you will never be ready. Regardless of how long you wait for, you will never be ready. So what you want to do for yourself is to start before you are ready. Do you know what your delay is doing? It's putting other people's life on the line. There's someone praying for what you are scared to share right now. Many people are in prison because someone has refused to speak up. Many people are in the hospital because someone has refused to share. Many people are dying because someone is scared of what people will say. If only you know the cost of your silence, then you would speak up. Do you think everybody that shows up feels like showing up, or everybody that is sharing feels like sharing? Because they know that destinies are tied to them. And if they don't speak up and they don't show up or they don't share, the destinies will forever be where they are until someone pulls them out. And that is why I'm also showing on your screen, to pull you into your destiny. So the fourth mistake is trying to do it all alone. Business growth does not happen in isolation. It can be very overwhelming. And because of the way we are wired, we love to take up so many responsibilities upon ourselves, thinking, because I am a woman, I have to do everything. So we put all the responsibilities on ourselves. You are the CEO, you are the marketer, you are the influencer, you are the customer service rep, you are the creative director, and all these things are burning you out. Learn to ask for help. Learn to hire people to help you. Because your DIY mindset is costing you speed, it's costing you structure, it's costing you strategy. Most importantly, it's costing you your sanity. So let's fix that. The first thing is to build support early. Start delegating to people, even if it's small. Find an intern that can help you with your activities or your schedule, that you don't have to pay so much if you're still, trying to put the business together. Find mentors that you can watch, you can listen to, that can help you, restructure your mindset towards the business. Join tribes, join masterminds, you can join the intentional living tribe as well. Will help you put structure in your life, in your business, in fact, every area of your life, just so you don't carry the load alone. Because growth does not happen in isolation. Even Jesus had a team. He had the 12 disciples with him. So learn to build a team around yourself. So the fifth mistake is ignoring system and strategy. You see, too many women focus on the creative side of the business, so they neglect the structure side. And every business is successful on paper until it is time for execution. So if you focus only on the creative aspect and you don't put the right structure, the right strategy in place, when it's time for execution, you will struggle. I know you have the idea, but where are the processes? What are the things you've put in place to help the business grow? Or do you just want to start a business and just start selling immediately? No matter how small or growing a business is, you still have to put structures in place to scale that business. If not, you'll forever remain small or upcoming. Scaling will be very hard without structure, without data, without strategies. And that's why most businesses die within the first 2 to 5 years, because ideas alone will not scale the business. So let's fix that. The first thing you need to do is to start thinking like a CEO and not just as a title, because some people just like this title of, oh, I'm the CEO, I'm the COO. No, not just as the title, but as the executor. The next thing you have to do is to build a structure around your business. Define your strategy. Identify the market model and the market you want to operate in. And most importantly, ensure to analyze the business you're doing. I've come to realize that business is actually simple. It just feels and seems complicated. So we remove the feel and the seem and just see it as complicated. But if you can put your head in the game, if you can put your head in the business, do the right thing, build the structure, the strategy, get clear, analyze, you would see that. You will see it from a different standpoint. And don't forget to use the first exercise I shared with you. Also, learn to automate your task so that you can scale your efforts. And just build your business like God, because God is a God of order and He does things with intention. So like I would say, He doesn't do things on random. So when you're building your business, don't build it as random. Build it with intention. Now that you know the top 5 mistakes, I hope you know that knowing is not enough. Taking action is what sets you apart. And that action has to be intentional. So if you're thinking, I have to be intentional to run a business again, oh yes, you have to be hyper intentional, not just intentional, hyper intentional to run a business, because everything in life requires intention to move it forward. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I just don't want to talk intentional. I want to help you become intentional. So I have decided to help 5 to 10 business owners who are struggling to see light in their business. I would help you do like a comprehensive business analysis. So if you are interested, just give me a full description of the nature of your business in the comment section, and I'll take it up from there. And if you know any business owner that is also struggling to see light in their business, you can share this video with them so they can watch, and if they are also interested, they can do the same. And let's build your business intentionally. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with another intentional business owner, hit the subscribe button, because I'll be dropping real strategies for women to help them grow intentionally in every area of their life. Feel free to tell me in the comments which mistake you're fixing first, and don't forget to stay intentional with your actions, and I'll see you in the next video.